What's up, Tom? I was trying to get on Periscope, but I don't know, it like logged me out and it wouldn't let me back in, so we're doing it this way. Sorry, I'm like improvising here because there's not enough room for everything. Don't usually have to look at myself. So. Get this right. Hold on. Yeah, I know. And you know, the best part is I was like, if we close at baseball, I'll break it tonight. No big deal. I mean, I got to be up early, but I figured at best we'd fill one, and now there's like two filling, so we'll see how it goes. So I got to get the kiddos to bed, but I wanted to. This came in today, so I'm not quite sure what it is. I know, right? It is a good Panthers hat. My dad got me this like 3 years ago, and it was like a snapback, and I'm like, man, I don't ever wear snapbacks, and ever since I've had it, I love it. So I wear it all the time. Yeah, so got a message from Mr. K-Dub. That some friends had pooled together and got something. So this came in today. I think I have a funny story to tell, but I'm gonna open this first. What? I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it right now. Why? Why? No, I'm not doing it. You're going to bed in 5 minutes. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It is, because I'm not doing it right now. Thank you. Go get ready for bed. Corey. I'm not. Really? Right now? Go. I'm doing something. Go. I'm not doing it. Corey. Go back up. You're killing me. You're killing me. Go.
I said I care.
I know you don't care. That's why you're always. Okay. So I think I have a kind of funny story to tell about how oblivious I am to things, but I want to open this first to see. So I was driving home today, and I was thinking about. I'd known K-Dub had written me and said it delivered, so I knew it was at home. And I was driving home, and something hit me about this, and I had a good laugh at myself. So let's see what's in here and see what everyone put together. I think it was my first real legit rack. So come see. Oh, that's badass. It's a Matt Jones printing plate auto. So Prime Signatures football sign plate 1 of 1. That's awesome. I think I only have one printing plate of his, and it's got like a patch in it. So this is awesome. It's going to be killer to add to the collection. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. I'm glad everyone was thought of me and pulled together. So appreciate it. Is it good? Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So the story I was going to tell, which it's not what I thought it was, but which I've told. This is love you guys too. So the other day, actually the day that you guys sent me the hey, we're lifting you out of a slump thing, Goldline was questioning me about NFL players, and I was like, it was driving home today, and I'm like, was he just joshing me to figure out what to get? And because it didn't hit me, I'm like, I thought it was a weird conversation, and then I was like, well, no, maybe he was just making conversation. We were talking about Brandon Ayuk from the Niners, and I was driving home today, and I'm like, did he just trick me, and I just didn't even think about it? But this is awesome. It's truly awesome. I'm trying really hard to get I want to get a shelf built for the background of the break stream, and I want to put stuff like this up, and this would definitely make that wall. So that's awesome. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. That's cool. I've never had anyone pull together and get me anything, so I'm not good at reacting to these things, but it really does mean a lot. Matt Jones, if you guys know me, I know that 3-week stretch was brutal. I didn't know what was up and what was down, and the breaks were kind of slow, and yeah, it was a rough 3 weeks. It was a rough 3 weeks all around, and there's some other things going on at work that there's a lot of big changes coming. So it's been stressful. So no, that's awesome. That's totally. I wish I could show you guys my Matt Jones collection, like full on, because that fits in perfectly with it. But everything's everywhere right now. It's crazy. Like, that's all great. That over there, that's all PC stuff that I have to find a place for. Grading. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. No, so I want to work on so if you look, like, I know it's hard to see, but like, so here's the break situation here, right? And then there's all this space right there. So I really want to get something for the background, so that stuff can sit there and get displayed, because I just have so many sweet things that with the PC that I want to show off, and I just have nowhere to put any of it. So, but so everyone involved was I wrote it down because I knew I was gonna be terrible with like names and everything and all that stuff. So I didn't want to forget anyone. So I'm pretty sure Goldline had a good portion of the to do with it. So thank you, Chris and K-Dub, Eloy, Tom, PJ, the Justins, Justin B, Justin L, Zach, Sean, Dub, Jamie, Che, and Brian. So thank you all. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm not really good at these things, so I'm trying not to be too overly goofy in one way or the other. But as you can tell, I'm looking at myself to make sure I'm not being a weirdo. But no, that's huge, guys. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. And I don't have it, which is great, because I'm trying really hard not to buy repeat stuff, because I have so many Matt Jones. I'm really good at being weird, Tom. I've learned that it's okay over the years. Yeah, so I have a lot of like repeat Matt Jones stuff. It's true. I don't have a Snoopy hat, but I have a Florida Panthers hat, so that might be stranger than the Snoopy hat. But yeah, I have a lot of like repeat Matt Jones stuff that I just, when I first started buying, I was just like, oh, $5, I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take that. And now, obviously, being a little bit more selective, that is a very solid piece. So I appreciate you all. Thank you all. I always try to hop in the racks when they're available. I always try and be a part of them. So it's different being on the other end of them. It's a weird feeling. But thank you. I appreciate it truly from the bottom of my heart. That's awesome. That means that in some shape, way, or form, I've been a positive influence, and that's one of the biggest things. So thank you guys. I truly do appreciate it. And before I get too mushy, I am going to go put kids to bed, which usually brings me out of being mushy because they drive me nuts, as you could tell from the first 5 minutes and of this stream. But I'm going to go deal with them, and then I think we have some baseball to do. So we'll probably hop on and do some baseball because it's just been forever since we've done that, and or at least it feels like it's been forever since we got into some baseball. So I'm truly stoked about getting back into baseball, and it's been one of my favorite things because it wasn't this was never intended to be a baseball group, and it blossomed into that, and I've loved every minute of it. I've learned from you guys, and I've grown as a hobbyist because of everyone in the group and their love for baseball and everything. So to me, that's some of the stuff that I think is more of a gift from you guys than anything. So but things like this make you realize that the hobby is bigger than just buying and selling. So thank you guys again. I'm hopping off before I get too overly crybabyish. So thank you. I appreciate it. I'll get you guys back. I promise. But yeah, I gotta go put the kiddos to bed, and then we'll do baseball. All right, guys. Thank you. Truly, thank you. I mean, that to me, that, and I know I'm trying to like leave and I'm not. But that's like a Mike Trout to me, right? Like I collect Matt, always have. So that's a big one. So thank you. And I'll see you guys in a little bit for Bowman's Best, I think, right? Is that Justin? Is that the one that closed? Yeah, Bowman's Best. So we'll do that one. So that's 4 autos. So that should be fun. But yeah, Tom, love you guys too, man. I mean, this is a huge part of my life over the last, over the last 5 years, really. But over the last year or so with COVID, and we started up right when COVID hit, and so we've all kind of just grown together because we've all been kind of locked inside and hanging out. So I'm rambling. So. All right, guys, we'll see you at baseball, and thank you. And I'll probably say thank you 1,000 more times on Twitter. But kiddos got to go to bed because they got to deal with mom in the morning, and that's never pleasant. So, but all right, bye. See you guys in a little bit.